Look at my intro picture of my dog there. I got a little choked up again. Just watching some Russell Brand here. Says Joe Rogan's had enough. Talking about how the Americans gave the okay for the Ukrainians to use the missiles and fuck are we ever stupid. What do I even have to say anymore? There's nobody out there on our fucking side. Like nobody even knows what the fuck we should be thinking. If any of these people were really with God, they would be out every single day because they know children would be hurting. And they would say, Bill Gates, Epstein's list, Bill Gates, Epstein's list. Like you get little nuggets from Elon Musk and shit like that, but no one's really out there saying, hey, world, it's really important that we probably get Epstein's list because the shitheads that are running the world are on it. Like, if we could arrest Bill Gates, fuck, we could probably take down a whole slew of shitheads. But we don't get that. We're too busy fucking listening to Jelly Roll, seeing what Bunny's up to. Like, we know our food is poisoned, yet we do nothing about it. I was talking to a guy, and he worked at Kellogg's. And he told me the cinnamon spicing that when they used it, they had to use some sort of mask. I don't know if it was a respirator mask or whatever, but there was a whole safety protocol to go with it because it was extremely dangerous. And I'm like, you guys just got working there and just pumping it in, yeah. They told us, small increments wouldn't hurt us. We know all that stuff's going on in our food, and we don't care. What about all those train derailments? I wonder how the water's doing from those. Do we ever even hear about that stuff anymore? Out of sight, out of mind. Just keep pounding new shit out so we don't ever keep wondering about what happened before and seeing if it's been fixed or not. But then again, Uncle Wiltard can show you guys how the water's contaminated there in Florida and what they're doing. And he just thinks, oh, I don't know. Everywhere I look, I see Satan. Everywhere I look. It's disgusting. Like, it's awesome. Like, I guess, premonitions or whatever. And for some reason, I said, hey, Siri. Oops, I turned her on there. I said, play me some Deep Purple. Like, it's been right in front of our faces forever. The song's called The Mule. No one sees the things you do because I stand in front of you, but you drive me all the time. Put the evil in my mind. Used to sing and say my prayers, live my life without a care. Now I have become a fool because I listen to the mule. How can I change my mind? Is Lucifer a friend hid in the ground? Just another slave for the mule. We've had artists telling us they work for Satan. What's that? Fucking poet or whatever the fuck his name is. He's pretty fucking famous. He tells everybody I made a deal with the Lord and Master of my world. That's a choice. You know what I mean? But then again, was Elvis Presley into young girls? Rock superstar, setting the trends. You know what I mean? But then again, is it really worth it to be a rock superstar? You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing, this Diddy thing, like, why hasn't Justin Bieber just come forward and just fucking told the whole world, like, hey, this guy's a fucking monster. You guys should be putting up a fight and not considering letting him out of jail. These people are gonna, it's the Great Awakening. They're gonna have to cop up to their own shit. I seen this video with Justin Trudeau's brother. I think he's playing for the good side of things. You have to go check these videos out for yourself. There's a couple good ones I've seen with him. Asking to talk to Tucker Carlson on the one. Says his brother signed a bad contract. You have to watch that one. But the latest one was one I seen I really liked. He's like, hey, I just wanna send this message out there for anybody who got themselves caught up in something that they had used against them. They should come forward now. Or if they ended up doing something, pay your penalties, go to jail, do whatever it takes. Don't fight it. Come forward. Because the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be on you. You know what I mean? Like these people with platforms, they don't even fucking use them. Like even the people I like, they could be doing the same thing over and over and over again, trying to protect the children. It would take 5 minutes out of their day. I don't know. I guess people in the States don't really have to worry about it now, right? Trump's going to come in. He's going to fix all that. My country is so fucking dead asleep. Where the police protect men that think they're women, want to play their sports, want to use their change rooms. But then again, it's confusing because women stick up for these people. I live in Mondo Bizarro world where it's just like we have no concept between right and wrong. We think being nice and accepting to stupidity is the way to go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking, I don't know. Only, oh, I got four people in here. I don't know. I don't like. Honestly, I don't know how we don't see it. Like, has anybody out there ever listened to George Soros or his son Alex? I don't know, his son, grandson, whatever. We're being beaten by a bunch of buffoons. Fucking buffoons. I don't think Alex can even string a sentence together. George thinks he's God. You can go find that. But then again, I guess they're smart enough to get you guys to perceive what they want. You know what I mean? They just get their little buddy Billy over there manifesting away for you guys. Hey, let's have a pandemic. Hey, Fouch, what are you up to? We could really use you in this operation. You know what I mean? You're the best, Fauci. You're the best. Sure, I'm in. Hey, guess what? Donald Trump, he's going to have a pandemic to deal with before pandemic. Fancy that, eh? Bill knows it's coming. Fauci's telling everybody Trump's going to have to deal with one. And well, Trump did fuck it all up, right? Because didn't Obama say something about Trump fucked it up because they had a whole plan written out for him and everything? He just didn't follow the script, and then look at what happened when Bubblehead came in. Oh fuck! Oh my goodness! But that's again, you know what I mean? A president that would crush the economy the way he did. But you guys do know he spared no expense from new IRS agents, right? Whole whopping 10,000 of them. Hey, if the economy's bad, this is the good time to whip the American people into shape, and we'll get them to fucking pay for it. Don't worry, Canadians are just as dumb too. I keep telling you guys, we pay for our own news. You know what I mean? And it makes me sick that Trump would even sit down with that little fucking dictator of ours there, Trudeau. They had dinner together. Trump should be just sitting there going, "Your time's up, bud. Your time's up." Because once we find out about the FBI, your CI or your fucking mounted police are probably involved because, well, you've done a lot of bad things and you don't seem to be going down for them. And then again, Trump also said he believes that it's Justin Castro. He believes that he's Castro's son and not Trudeau's. But then again, why isn't the news picking up? Like, this is really bothering me that this woman goes on TV and says that, well, she thinks that, well, if she wasn't owned by a certain operation, Mr. Trudeau would rather have seen her dead in his little escapades. I'm not the one saying it. She is on the PPD podcast. What was the name? Rockefellers that she was naming. You know what I mean? These Rockefellers and Rothschilds are into fucking everything, and we can't figure that out. You know what I mean? The Pope is good friends with these people. And I don't think it's because they're, well, maybe they are. Maybe they're just humanitarians. They're the ones that, well, made that chunk of land Israel, right? They were involved in all that. They're involved in all sorts of fucking bullshit, aren't they? In pharma and controlling all the oil. They just want everything. But hey, we just keep letting them, so why not? Hey, keep taking everything. Hey, God gave us this earth, the people, not the Rockefellers, not the Rothschilds, but for everyone, dipshits. Why do you think you deserve more than us? You know what I mean? But we're just okay with it. And what's going on, Durkee? Oh, I gotta make sure my wife is okay. She's taken off to Windsor. She's taking my son to a concert. What's going on with you, Durkee? Don't you think these celebrity tards could actually make a mark in the world, but they decide not to? Don't you think it's for Justin Bieber's best benefit to come out, not be a victim, even if he participated in it, if he believes in a man called Jesus? Repent. Don't hold on to other people's trauma, or you're just a fucking victim. But then again, you'll find out when you don't want to be somebody's victim and you'll fight for the truth, your life will turn to fucking hell. But keep a hold of God and nothing will stop you. You throw a million and one little me's at me and I don't give a fuck. Feel sorry for that man because he has crossed the line with me. I hope the best for him, but I don't ever want to speak to him again. To try and use everything against me, no matter what it is, just to make himself feel better about himself. I feel sorry for him that he feels so insecure, so unwilling to find out who he is, find out what's bothering him inside to fucking go around making up lies about people. It's amazing that a grown man would do that. You know what I mean? Hey, I tell you this story about how I think they fucking, you know, stole my grandchild out of my house and how a lie probably helped with it. It's a story that just keeps repeating. A lie, a lie, a lie, a lie. And we've got little me up to about fucking 444 of them, I think. Like he has taken every story of mine and twisted it to make me look evil. And that's gonna be a heavy burden for him when he finds out there's a God. Not because he did shit to me, but because that's who he is. It doesn't matter if it's me or not. It's anybody. You act like that towards people. You make shit up about people when, especially when they're saying, "Hey, let's have a conversation," and you refuse. You ignorance, stupidity, and fear is the devil. That's all little me is. He's scared for some reason. He doesn't want to find out the truth. He likes living the facade in his head where, well, I don't know what he's thinking because the truth is right in front of his face. Yet he doesn't fucking even want to see it. It's, hey, dude, I'm telling you, one of these days people are gonna fucking look and see and make sure I'm not a lying piece of shit. I'm pretty confident in the stories that I've told. And the ones that you've told, little me, you're gonna look like a jackass, like a bully. You like to be the big old bully, don't you? Well, guess what? The bully gets a beat down. The bully gets to beat down from his own bullying. You get to learn from your own lesson, little me. Don't fucking treat people like that. You get what you deserve. I can't wait till everybody gets to own their own shit. I ain't wishing harm on anybody. I just want them to take their own shit and eat it. And if nobody has any shit to eat, then I guess they don't. I just want them to get what they deserve. I'm tired of holding on to it for him. I put all my faith in God, everything I have into God. So I'll push to the point where I have to push and I can't push no more. How many fucking years does it take to have a conversation with somebody? Fucking amazing. Hey, anybody want to talk? No, fuck you, crazy person. Hey, you want to talk before you call me crazy, just in case my thoughts are real? Like, I know it seems really weird. Like, I'm telling you that God's real, and well, there's tons of people that think that. But here's the thing, I think God's had enough. I think we're at the breaking point, and I think that's why I'm here. People are not who they say they are. That's the thing. I always make sure, hey, little me, you're a piece of shit. But I do know the good little things that you do. You know what I mean? No one's pure shit. They've got their good qualities and stuff like that, but sometimes their good qualities are just facades too. It's faces. It's like you can watch Hillbilly in here sometimes. He's a good guy until someone else comes into the crowd. You know what I mean? That's a different story. Then it's like, hey, I gotta join this guy. Like, or maybe it's not even like him more. I just don't want to lose the friends that I have if I, you know, but whatever. Fake it until you make it, I guess. And then I want to show you guys something. You guys let me know what you think. You're not alone. Last night was one of the hardest battles of my life. Words can't even describe the immense pain and letdown I feel. But trust me, if you're broken, lost, homeless, dealing with mental health, depression, anxiety, afraid, worried, abused, left out, only in so many things. You're not alone. You're not alone. I know people can tell you a million times it's going to get better. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it is. Yeah, he's not going to tell you it's going to get better. Yeah, no, it's always going to get better. And the only way it's going to get better is if you fucking make it better. This guy right here, like, I watched him. He pretty much threatened to end his life if he didn't get what he wanted by November 28th. It was really sad and pathetic, to be honest with you. But then you're like, hey, let's see, because he tells everybody he wants to be there for people as he wants them there for him, and he's homeless and this and that. But when you go and do his little profile, 25.6K for followers. What's that following? Oh yeah, that looks like someone that likes it. That's someone that's looking for genuine help. No, as you noticed, his Cash App was up there. He's waiting for something to happen in his life to make him want to live it, rather than him have to go out and work and get it, right? Who looks foolish? Hey, Becky. I don't know. Is that correct? I think it is. I could be wrong, but if you're sitting there asking for interaction and you're looking for purpose, oh, Kurt, you wanna talk about Kurt. Well let's see here. Shit. Oh, I had it set up on my YouTube switched. It was a big Kurt thing, basically thanking Upchurch for, making him find himself, and it was hashtag Creek Squad. So, that's a fan club in itself, right? Cult fan club. So, I guess Kurt has his own cult or fan club as well. I can't remember what it's called. Hashtag Kurt's crew or some ridiculous. But I mean, you guys can figure it out that Kurt really isn't a good friend of Upchurch. Like, if Upchurch changed his life and he's this great of a guy, should he be calling Dagburn on his phone? Hey, Daggy, what's up? Hey, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just got back from Upchurch's, or maybe they don't talk about Upchurch at all. But still, I don't know. If someone was my friend and their job was to try and smear my name on the internet, they're not my friend anymore, and they're definitely not coming to my house. You know what I mean? But hey, Upchurch doesn't care, right? Because Kurt's got a lot of subs and he does the rah 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 for Upchurch. You know what I mean? I don't know. I pick my friends wiselier than Upchurch does. But then again, he wonders why he gets fucked over by his friends, eh? I guess he's not as smart as he thinks. Um, it's true. Kurt has admitted it to me that he talks to Johnny. Johnny was doing a live, and Kurt tried calling him on the live not that long ago. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? Everything that Upchurch family's been through because of Johnny Gobble, Kurt still wants to, wants to play around with Johnny Gobble. It's not what I did, it's what Kurt did. You know what I mean? But then again, Kurt should be coming out for his friend, right? Like, does Upchurch have a Nazi memorabilia room? Does everything Johnny Gobble say, is it a lie? I don't know. But hey, according to him, Kansas Rebel Man was spilling his guts about Jelly Roll and Struggle having killers on their payroll. And well, why won't Upchurch tell you guys who's doing the witchcraft? Huh? Why is Upchurch so special to know and you guys can't know? You know what I mean? Let's find out if it's true or not. You know what I mean? Maybe we can get a hold of these people and find out if they are into it and say, hey, you might want to stop. It's the Great Awakening. Don't be fools. I know more about than you will ever know. It's a secret. I know more about, I'm guessing you're saying more about Kurt than you will ever know. Probably. For all I know, you're his wife. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is Kurt's gonna look very foolish shortly. All you hear is mother. That's good. Are you proud of Kurt for being a pussy, quite frankly? Do you not think Kurt should be a big, strong man and find out who was on Epstein Island? Do you not think he could have dressed up as a superhero and went after Dick Durbin for that list? Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Or does Kurt like that men are playing in women's sports? I mean, I don't know, these people who say they're with God or Jesus and they wear the crosses, why should he care? Exactly. Exactly, why should he care? Because he's not a good human, and neither are you, Becky. Because you have no idea what a good human does. You're lost. You're all mesmerized by the stupidity around you. No, Kurt is not a good human. He's very, very ignorant, all full of fear and stupidity. Kurt says a lot of good things. He does sound good a lot, but unfortunately, he just doesn't have the soul to back his lips up. You know what I mean? There's no soul in that boy. He's not willing to dive deep inside of himself to find out who he is. That's not saying he still has time, maybe. I don't know. You know what I mean? But Kurt's out there. Be who you want to be. Don't let anybody take you down. But well, hey, Becky, should Internet Kurt be the real Kurt? Is he like Johnny Gobble? Is he just doing a bit? Is it just a bit? Oh, I thought Kurt was real. Now his mom's telling me that guy on the internet, that's not really Kurt. Kurt's fake. So the Kurt that we see on the internet isn't the real Kurt. I guess none of us really know Kurt then, right? I don't know. I like to watch people who are authentic. You know what I mean? I like Roseanne Barr. That's who I like. She don't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. The truth matters first to her. You know what I mean? Seen on the last episode, she's even willing to, that was a big. She had to, she had to bite onto a big one there. Take responsibility for her own mistake, her own lie. She took responsibility for her own lie. Especially think about how hard that must have been being that famous, eh? So who is the real can like I don't know, I'm confused. You only know the internet, Kurt. Well, why isn't Kurt trying to expose the music industry? If he cares about music, like if Struggle and Jelly have killers on the payroll and they're into witchcraft, why is it Upchurch says all this shit but never brings the fucking facts? Why is he always starting shit and won't name names? A lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? If you're gonna fucking shoot your mouth off, back it up. But hey, you know what I mean? Like you heard the lyrics to that Deep Purple song, eh? Kind of fucking weird, eh? And then Dave Grohl. I always bring up Dave Grohl. You know the Foo Fighters? There goes my hero. Satanist. This crazy shit. Crazy shit. Never show your hand. So never be yourself. Never show your hand. So how many people have to suffer before you show your hand? If people suffer, do you hold it? I don't know. You do know Creek Squad is a cult, right? Like, Becky, your son is talking to Dagburn on the side. Dag Burns' his side chick. Is that in his hand? For crying out loud, you got videos out there, Johnny Gobble going, "Thanks for sticking up for me, Kurt." Now, Becky, I will give Kurt props when Kurt does deserve props. Maybe it's a slow troll. Well, I don't believe it, Becky. I don't believe that Kurt has the mentality to pull off a slow troll. And why would you pull off a slow troll if you could pull off already? What more do you need? Like, how long does this gotta keep going for? Or is it just for the views? The inspiration for the music? Because 'Cause I'll tell you what, those fucking boys put me through hell. Put me through damn hell. Ryan will tell him in his dreams. What does Ryan tell Kurt in his dreams? Huh? Do you know how many times I've caught Ryan Upchurch not even making any fucking sense whatsoever? Like, not a fucking clue. Do you think maybe your son's brainwashed and in a cult? Ryan Upchurch told people if they didn't vote the way he did, not to be his fan, rather than having a discussion on the way they felt the way they did. You have to know the code. Okay. Sure, there's a code, You people are sick and twisted. To purposely try and fuck with people. There's something really wrong with you people. You know that? Like pretzels. No, it's more like puzzle pieces. And Upchurch and Kurt don't fit in the right spots. Good people don't act the way Kurt does. Not for 1 second. Nor Upchurch. So now you're trying to convince me that Ryan Upchurch is a chosen one. So we are trying to say him and Kurt have a connection. Oh, so this is good now. I ran around saying I thought Ryan Upchurch was chosen forever, but now I've been the crazy one forever. But now there's codes between the bros. You know what I mean? Seems all kind of fucked up, eh, Becky B? Your logic is getting all twisted up. It doesn't really make sense, does it? Sounds like Upchurch is out there trying to fucking fuck people's heads up. So it's funny he would come into my comments, but he'll never talk to me. Church is a nice guy. Well, I don't know. I've never got to experience the real church. I only get to see what's on TV. It's not good. It's really not. Can you imagine thinking someone's chosen from God and holding on to it forever And then you gotta just his whole crew smashed on you. He comes into your comments, won't reply to him. See, here's the thing. I know he was talking about me in one of his videos, about the Canadians that won't shut up about his fucking American politics. No, Becky B, we are all chosen by God, but we have to choose to be chosen by God. And that's by be choosing to be a good human and live within the truth and not try and fuck with people's brains. And that's what you people do. You're all not chosen from God. How do you know that? See, I just said we're all chosen from God because I think we are. But it's just my thinking. What makes you think we're not all chosen from God? No one can do that unless you let them. Oh, Hillbilly says, rumor has it Ryan only comes to people in their dreams. Well, that's the thing. I don't let you guys. You're trying though. Every one of you is. Patty Lynn. Now she's trying to convince me Ryan's chosen. Or I don't know who it was. Pretty sure it was Patty. You know what I mean? There's something wrong with you Creek Squad people. It's quite sickening. And I think I'm about to eliminate every one of you off my YouTube. Yeah, I know we're all chosen. We just need to choose to be chosen. But everybody's choosing to try and fuck with my head when I know I'm chosen. So what are they choosing? I've never tried to fuck with anybody's head. Only tried to get the truth. Try to get people to help me get the truth. So you tell me where I'm doing wrong. If all I want is what's Kurt doing? What's Kurt and Upchurch doing? What are they getting the truth of? Not too fucking much. Trying to build their channels or whatever. I don't fucking know. Not to say that I don't think Upchurch is fucking smart kid because I do. Brings up a lot of good things. Still don't even think he's crazy on the whole Exanime thing. But who knows? You people can keep playing your games. Ryan and Kurt just being dads right now. Just watching the world of stupidity and ignorance go on because that's what a chosen one would do, right? Tell them to get their fucking codes working a little bit faster. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. I gotta go. I'm so tired of this Upchurch shit. Fucking tired of it and Kurt. And I'm just gonna fucking delete all of them.